Okay. To say I'm overexcited is an understatement. I'm going to try and keep my voice quite calm. Ncuti Gatwa and Millie Gibson.
Hello.
Oh my word! Doctor Who!
Hiya.
And Ruby Sunday here in front of me. I am beyond excited about the whole new season of Doctor Who. The Christmas special was one of the greatest things ever on television.
Oh, thank you.
Did you practice that? You had perfect harmony, you two.
We do this a lot.
We're very in sync.
Since tune, yes.
And do you speak at the same time and say this? That was incredible. So you two, it just works. I have had, so I know it comes out on May the 11th, the first episode of this new season. I've seen it.
Oh my God.
I know, I'm not allowed to discuss any of it, but I want to just say that the energy between you two is insane.
Oh, thank you so
So does it
much.
feel like that when you're making it?
Yeah. I mean, it's also like a layer of deliriousness as well, because it's just a mad episode and, a mad job. But, we have so much fun doing the scripts that Russell writes for us. I mean, that first episode is crazy.
Hits the ground running.
It does,
Hits the ground
doesn't
running.
it?
I think from the moment
Yeah.
you walked into the room, we've been like pretty in sync.
Yeah. Into
Our energy
kind
just
of like Bluetooth emotion.
Yes.
That is fantastic because that's what you want, and there's no faking it on television. You can see that that's how it is with you two. Ncuti, has it sunk in that now you really are Doctor Who? Because I know you were in with Zoe in December. Now you are. That's it. You're Doctor Who.
You're it, honey.
No going back now. It feels. Yes, it does. I feel like I'm Doctor Who, and I feel ready for people to see the show that we've been like.
Totally, yeah. It's been like a year.
pouring
I mean, you got
season
announced
two.
back in like May 2022. Or
2022.
That is crazy.
So it's but also not. You get little. Yes, I feel ready for the show to come out, but then also along the way, I don't think it ever gets surprising.
What do you?
Does that make any sense?
No,
That makes
so
no
explain,
sense.
go on.
As in, just every so often, I'm like, it's like, whoa, I'm Doctor Who.
Yeah.
That's wild. That is such a macro concept to me. It feels like a concept that I can't wrap my head around.
I love
then-
that you feel like that.
Yeah.
That means for all of us, the excitement is still there for you because we're all. I mean, I grew up watching Doctor Who like everybody else, behind the sofa, hands over the face. And this first episode, I'm doing it again. There are certain we're allowed to mention the babies. So you're acting with babies
Yeah.
who were just the cleverest babies.
Well, they were great co-stars. We acted with 12 babies,
12
was
babies.
it? Yeah, we either got them crying or happy, and it was just mad. Like, I remember me and Ncuti were like, we have no idea what our acting is like this episode, because we were trying to keep them happy, so we were dead, like, animated. And, the only way to get their attention, we had to have, like, nursery rhymes on our phones so they'd look at us. It was
It was
mad.
beautiful. It was like the whole crew got involved in like trying to keep
Everyone
the
was
babies
doing nursery
entertained, and
rhymes,
so it was like it would definitely set up what the experience was going to be like of Doctor Who. Just you get thrown in at the deep end into a mad situation, and you just go for it, which is like the chaos and the madness and the fun of making that show.
It must be the best fun. So we're allowed to talk about babies and we're allowed to mention the bogeyman.
Terrifying.
So were you, I know this is a silly thing to say, but were you as scared as I was when I watched it?
Terrified.
No.
Terrified.
No way.
Oh
He was
my
fast.
gosh. And because we got the scripts, and if we can be completely honest
Yeah,
and
no,
candid,
please do.
Yeah.
we were like, the bogeyman, huh?
We
a lovely,
searched
cute
it.
little...
We Googled it, and I was like, oh, shoots, look, and it was just like this friendly, like, kind of bear-looking guy, and then they were like, okay, but here's our model, and we were like,
This is terrifying.
It is. I'm so pleased. It wasn't just me. So this is May the 11th. The countdown has really begun. You've watched the first episode. It's really... Ncuti, you suddenly looked really scared for a moment when I said that. Are you scared about everyone watching it?
Yeah.
because everyone has an opinion, and you just want. I mean, no one's always happy when they watch stuff.
But it's also like it's the
be
thing
happy.
of like
It's brilliant.
no, we love
we
it so much.
It's
And
very special.
I feel like it's kind of like a bit akin to like your child going off to school. It's like we've poured
such a good reference.
so much love
Yeah,
into
yeah.
the show, and Russell, and we just want to do Russell's writing justice, and also the show justice as well. It's been our little baby for so long, and we're about to release it into the
Literally a
world, and so we
baby.
just hope it's going to be okay.
Okay, please go nowhere. Let's play some Benson Boone.
Oh.
We'll be back with Shooty and Millie in a mo. Millie and Shooty are still here. Ruby Sunday and Doctor Who. You're never going to get bored of hearing that. You two. You love that song as well, Benson Boone. You were just saying.
It's on my TikTok constantly. I actually have never heard the actual song. I've just heard snippets of it.
Oh, isn't it
video on
beautiful?
TikTok.
You
Yeah.
just
I'm
heard-
sorry, I'm on TikTok. I'm sorry.
But you just heard the whole
I'm a
thing.
watcher, not a player. I must say though.
No, I've seen you as a player. You're a player. In Doctor Who, you are a player.
Yes, you are.
You really are.
Yes, you are.
Can we just talk about the TARDIS?
Yes.
Yes.
Can I go for a journey in the TARDIS? Because this TARDIS is a pretty awesome TARDIS.
Yes.
It's all right, isn't it?
It's
Had
not
a new.
bad.
It's not bad. It's had a new lick of paint. But it's huge and it's epic. The first time I saw it, I thought it was David Tennant showed me it.
Oh, excuse me.
Can you
Crash,
imagine?
Bang. is
Name
your
drop.
Drop that.
Yeah,
name.
yeah.
David Tennant showed me the TARDIS for the first time, and we were approaching it from the back, and I was like, "Why is there a car park in the studio?" It was that. It's that
big,
huge.
Yeah.
A car
Anyway-
park in the studio.
That's what I thought it was from the back, looking at the scaffolding. I don't know why I thought it was. I thought it
No,
literally
because
looked.
people said it's the size of a car park.
It's huge,
Yeah.
and then you go around the other side, and I was like, "Goodness gracious, that's the
You nearly
TARDIS.
said another word.
I
there.
nearly said
Yeah.
another word.
Goodness gracious.
Yes, goodness gracious. Now,
gracious.
Shooty, we'd love you to do some radio presenting for us, if you wouldn't mind. Here's your script.
Oh my gosh.
No, I know. No, you're very good. It's fine. Here we go. Handing you over the script. Okay.
It's my
right.
audition.
Shooty Gatwa, over to you.
It's BBC Radio 2, and now time for the news with Tina.
Thanks, Shooty. BBC News at 8:30. This is Tina Dahealy. The weather: heavy rain in Northern Ireland will spread into most western areas of England, Wales and Scotland. South East England will stay sunny and mild. That's the BBC News. Are next at 9.
Tina, thank you very much indeed. Now, Millie, it's over to you. Here's your script. I'm
Okay.
handing you your script.
Thank
There
you so
we are.
much. Okay. I get the sport.
Yeah.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
And now on Radio 2, it's time for the sport. Morning, Paul.
Good morning, thank you, Millie. Expertly done.
perfect. I love that
Manchester
you're
City
laughing
have
so
welcomed
much.
back Erling Haaland just in time for their
what?
Premier League title run-in.
Thank you very much, Paul. More from Shooty and Millie straight after this.
Identify yourself!
I'm the Doctor, and this is my friend, Ruby Sunday.
We've got work to do.
Ready for another adventure?
The Doctor has been located!
No way, you kidding?
Play BBC Radio 2.
The Radio 2 Breakfast Show!
Bit of Mariah.
The tunes on this.
What
I need to stick this on more.
Oh, we need more Shooty singing.
Oh, no, you don't.
Oh, yes,
no, you
we
don't.
do.
Absolutely not.
Too early for panto. It felt like we were doing a panto moment there.
Oh, no, you don't.
Can we go right back to the beginning when you found out about the roles? Because you were both out and about. Is that right? When you found out, Millie, what's for you?
So I just, okay. So every time I knew I was going to get told if I had it or hadn't had it, I was like, okay, I'm going to be in the perfect place in a like quiet coffee shop or just at home. I literally just isolated myself. And then the one time I get a spray tan and I'm drying off, like, you know, just.
Did you have your
stood
clothes
there.
back on?
Well, we won't get into that. But I was just kind of like, yeah. And then I got the call, and it was like a WhatsApp call to join all my agents on a call, and I was like, oh my God, this is it, because that's intense. I was like,
those are intense.
Yeah, I've
You
either,
can see
yeah. So I answered it, and they were like, can you keep a secret? And I was like, why? They were like, no, but can you keep a secret? And I was like, yes, why? And they were like, because you've got it. I was like, try not to cry. the spray tan off.
You don't want the white lines down your face with your spray tan.
It's horrendous.
Who was the first person you told?
My mum, because she picked me up from the appointment. So I was like, I got in the car and I was like, just don't start the car yet. And then she was like, oh God, what's happened? Assuming the worst, like mums do. And I went, no, it's good. I've got it. And then she was like, oh my God. Yeah, she was thrilled. But I couldn't tell anyone. We were like sworn to secrecy. Even like my other family members didn't know.
So just you and your mum that knew?
Maybe more, but
I mean, they all know now. It's absolutely fine. Don't worry about it. Shooty, how about you?
I was off to God. We're doing wonders for our vanity. Right? I was about to go into the barber shop. About to pop into the barber shop, get a skin fade, and the agent called in. The classic line: "Can you keep a secret?"
Oh,
And
really?
I was like, "There's no way." She was like, "You're the next doctor."
Did you really not believe it?
Oh, that gave me goosebumps.
Yes, me too.
No, well, as soon as she said, "Can you keep a secret?" I knew what she was about to say next, but I was like, "That is wild." And then I was just silent for like 5 minutes, and she was like, "Hello, Shooty." Shooty. And I was just standing outside the barber shop, mouth open, like, what? What? Like I say, like, what is this concept? I cannot possibly be. Even walking into this building, so we saw the TARDIS by the entrance, and it's like, that is such an,
iconic.
It's iconic. It's like, oh, there's the Doctor Who TARDIS. That's me.
Yeah,
oh my gosh.
Oh, I love
my gosh.
that.
Yeah.
Especially with the TARDIS, I'm always like, oh, there's that.
Oh, you are just wonderful. Please go nowhere. We've got more to talk about. We're going to play the Beatles, okay? You're happy about that as well? You're happy about every song?
I love this song. I've just seen it on the laptop.
She loves you.
She loves you.
See, I told you carry on singing. I've got something I'd like you both to do after the Beatles, okay? Stand by. Shooty danced and Millie sang.
Yes.
That was perfect. Thank you so much, Shooty Gatwa, Millie Gibson, Ruby Sunday and Doctor Who are here. Okay, so very excited. May the 11th at midnight, it drops. Even though I've seen it, I'm actually excited. I feel like I'm a part of it. I feel like I'm your mother. It's so weird. I'm so proud and excited. Okay, so here are the titles of some of the episodes, and I want you to give me one word about them.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'm going to start with you, Doctor Who. Space babies.
Chaos.
Okay.
Okay.
With you, Ruby Sunday, the Devil's Chord.
There's so many words in my head. Oh, I'm just going to go with the Beatles.
Okay, that's perfect.
Fine.
Boom.
Tense.
Okay.
Intense.
I'm going to choose one other. The Legend of Ruby Sunday.
Oh. Emotion.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yeah.
Totes emotion.
Totes emotion.
Yeah.
This is so exciting. So,
Oh my God.
this news. I didn't mean to bring you both. Look at that.
No, we just.
Actually, do you know the wonderful thing about Doctor Who
Brought us
is
to a different time.
yes, it is a very it's a ride. When we watch it, it's a ride, and I know, of course, it is for you too as well. But as somebody who's loved it and was brought up on Doctor Who, and my dad loves it, and my kids love it, it's generational. That you want that ride. You need there is so much humour. You need the fear, and you also need the emotion because it comes from the heart.
Yeah.
Doctor Who's very important to all of us who grew up with him.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And her, of course.
Yeah, there's scenes that we've done, and I still think back on them, and they make me fill up. It's great if you need a crying scene done quick. It's just like done.
Can we have some more musical ones?
Yeah. Well,
You're gonna have to speak to Russell about that. You're gonna have to speak to him about that, but also you'll see.
I want you two in a musical together. I think you should both be in a certain musical, which I can't mention because I thought you were going to do it, Shooty. I think you should do it. Okay, so what's very exciting is you're going to be on before Eurovision. You should do it together. Be really good together.
Can you imagine if I... Yeah.
Yes. We can't say. Yeah. Everybody will probably guess what we're talking about. Okay, but Eurovision is on the same night, straight after Doctor Who, and it's Ollie Alexander and Dizzy. Shall we just say it now? Ollie Alexander to win?
Absolutely.
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 Yeah.
Backing our boy all the way.
Oh, Dizzy and Ollie Alexander, and the boss is in!
Oi,
The
oi,
boss
oi,
is
oi,
in!
oi.
Russell
Russell's in
T.
the building.
Davis.
Hello, loves.
Yeah.
Russell, what you have created is phenomenal.
Don't swear, Gabby.
The energy between these two. I watched episode 1. It was the only one that I was allowed. Thank you.
Oh, I'm going to give you
and
one.
Thank them.
See the Beatles.
No, it was so much energy. Oh,
It is,
my
isn't it? It's
word.
these two. Hooray.
We got the boss in to surprise you, Ben.
A terrible surprise.
So I love
happy?
Russell. I can't believe that Shooty still can't quite. I mean, the stories of he arrived in the building and there's the TARDIS downstairs and he thinks that's me.
Yeah.
Mad. I mean,
Strange, isn't it? Yeah. Well, may it always be like that. I think that's good. I think that's keeps you on your toes, keeps you like.
I don't think it ever won't be. That like the blue box, the blue box.
Such an icon, isn't it? Yeah. I know. I walk into broadcast and I'm like, TARDIS.
But so you, I mean, you're Doctor Who through and through. If you're like a stick of rock, it would say Doctor Who.
Some lot worse things written through.
Maybe we won't say that on a breakfast show. No. We've known each other a long time, and I might guess some of the other words. But for you, Doctor Who is so important, and you love Doctor Who.
Oh, I love it with all my heart. Absolutely. It's my first memory of life, not just of television, of life. The very first thing I remember is William Hartnell regenerating into Patrick Troughton, the very first regeneration. And you look up the date, and I was under 3. So I can remember it. It's missing from the archives. If they could put a little wire in my head and transmit that picture out, it would exist again. Amazing, isn't it? It's
I
weird.
wish we could put a wire into your head because you are genius.
I don't know what you find.
There are certain bits. There's one bit, I don't know if I'm allowed to say it, but I'm going to say it, that you do a nudge to another show that also takes place in space in the first episode.
Yes.
And it is so clever. It's just a little remark about a spaceship called Enterprise and
Yes,
Doctor. And
Star
the
Trek,
way you
yes.
just get the two together, and you're naughty because you also get in little things that you think, oh, will people notice it?
Yeah. I suppose it's like you're writing a show. You know, people watch 20 times. You know, even fans will watch this 50 times. And I think if there's something there that you can uncover, I find that with the performances of these two. It's like I must have seen these episodes 50 times now, and I mean this. I still watch them. And I go, oh, look what Millie did there, and oh God, look how Shooty spins that line. Still on the 50th viewing, I can go see something new in it. It's lovely.
So I've spoken to you about this before, but you just knew with these two, didn't you? You just
Yes.
said, I want her, I want him, and they are.
I literally consider myself to be so lucky that in the year, 2022, that I thought I'll go back to Doctor Who. Shooty thought, oh, it's time to leave Sex Education. Millie thought, oh, it's time to leave Coronation Street. Like a great conjunction of stars convened on us at one time. It's weird. It's actually quite strange because your careers were fine. You were doing great stuff.
Just a
You need
bit,
to do that. And honestly, it's like it all came together. Lucky. I'm the lucky man.
Well, it was your writing that was the draw.
It
Wow.
was.
Do you know what I mean?
It was.
Thank you, darling. But happy.
But also, we're the lucky ones as viewers, and I've said, you know, it's so much a part of our growing up, a part of our lives, and it's multi-generational. And what's so lovely is it's one of those shows that all ages watch together, and I know you're passionate about that because you started out in kids telly, and you just know that everybody, the whole family, sitting around and watching a show, and Doctor Who has that.
Yes, my neighbour in Swansea, James, was his wife has passed away now. Catherine is the most beautiful woman, and his favourite story is of Doctor Who because he says they used to have 14 children round their house to sit and watch Doctor. He said it cost me a fortune: squash, crisps, little presents if someone got sad or something like that. And his
goosebumps.
wife, Catherine, would love it and make tea and orange squash for them all. And it's a proper family memory. Now she's passed away, and it's one of his favourite memories of how they
my
lived
word.
together. And he's the most beautiful man. His kids are beautiful. So it does occupy this strange and beautiful place in the hearth of the home. It's
Well, it really
fascinating.
does,
Yeah.
and thank all three of you. Now we put them to the test, okay? Because
Oh,
we
there's
said,
tests.
yeah, one words. So we mentioned some episodes,
Yeah.
and they gave us one word about them.
what were
But
the
there are
words?
some I haven't mentioned. So I'd like to see your one word about just one. I'm choosing Dot and Bubble. One word.
Today.
Oh.
Yeah. Come and see. today.
Oh, he's good. He's good. Ncuti Gatwa, Millie Gibson, and Russell T Davies, thank you for Doctor Who. Thank you two for being utterly energetic and magnificent in it. And Russell T Davies, you are a god. Thank you all. It's May the 11th. You can all watch it. Everybody will be watching it. 14 people around a table. Why not? Thank you all so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
My mama told me when
This.
BBC Radio 2.
Morning, Gabby. The 11th of May is going to be epic. Doctor Who and Eurovision. It doesn't get better than that, Paul in Sheffield says. And before that, the semi-finals, of course. Richie on Radio 2 has announced this morning, doing the commentary, Richie Anderson.
Bring it on.
Very excited about that.
What a night that's going to be, though. Doctor Who and then Eurovision. It's one of those nights where you don't have to move off the sofa.
Just amazing.
Yes.
OK, how are the roads, please?
Going to start in Edinburgh, the city bypass, the A720. Severe delays, 2 lanes blocked at the moment, and that's at the Westerhallies Road back to Dreghorn Junction. It's taken an hour to get through here now. Staying in Edinburgh, the M8 eastbound is stop-start at Junction 1, and then on the Glasgow stretch, we've got long delays between 17 and 25. Leanne's been on in County Down, the M2, the eastbound side queuing at the moment at Junction 1B. That's because of a breakdown. The M6 South queuing because of a breakdown between 20 and 19. M25, a nightmare, Gabs. Clockwise queuing between 24 and 25. Anti-clockwise queuing at 24. Both ways we've got 1 lane out between 5 and 4. And on the M26 westbound, slow getting onto the M25. You're up to date.
Richie, thank you very much. Coming up, new music from Kelly Jones. And of course, pick your own playlist.
This is Radio 2.
On BBC Sounds.
And on your smart speaker.
Play BBC Radio 2.